finished.
Whoa! Welcome to the 21st century. Yay, technology. Behold, everyone has a new tablet.
You've gone paperless?
Or of the dark ages. If you're anti-technology quirk, paper files, hard copy photos, but the abacus is your responsibility.
Garcia, not that I don't appreciate your efforts, but exactly where did the funding for these come from?
I did a thing.
The thing?
Let's not talk about the thing.
We'll talk about the thing later.
Okay, instead let's talk about harvest season. Because it is harvest season in Indiana, and farmers are finding more than corn in their fields. Meredith Joy, Kimberly Jukes, and Amanda Fry were discovered murdered in Johnson County, Indiana.
All three women were exotic dancers living in different counties in the state. Kimberly Jukes, the first victim, went missing 6 weeks ago.
And in each instance, the women finished their shifts, but they never made it to their cars.
It says here Amanda Fry was found 90 miles from her house. This guy's going a long way to abduct his victims.
He's dumping the bodies in the same county. It's a good chance he's located nearby. Too hard to work a physical profile.
Meredith Joy put up by this guy. She's got defensive wounds all over her body.
And 2 different samples of DNA under her fingernails, so we're dealing with at least a team.
One that rapes, beats, and strangles their victims in a cornfield.
They're using condoms. I bet one of these guys has a record and he doesn't want us connecting with DNA.
And they're accelerating their attack schedule.
3 weeks between the first and second kill, 2 weeks between the second and third.
Meredith Joy died October 31st.
Now they're down to 1 week.
Who's missing?
Her name is Stephanie Wilson. She was abducted last night in Crowley, County. She finished her shift at midnight, but she never made it home to her 2-year-old daughter. Babysitter called the police. Stephanie's car was left in the parking lot with the others.
And there's a clear pattern. All the women have been abducted on Friday night and murdered sometime Sunday evening.
Which means we've got less than 2 days to say Stephanie was.
Stephanie, hey, wake up, sweetheart. Hey, come on, sleepyhead. You gotta get to work now. That's the girl. Come on now. Rise and shine. Hey, no sleeping in. Trying to get back to work. Hey, don't you struggle. Hey, don't struggle. Don't struggle. You know better than that, don't you? Yeah, you do. All right.
Yes, sir.
What the hell, man?
Seek out the great, not for their sake, but for their influence. And the great welcomed them out of vanity or need. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Hey guys, look at the patterns of the cornfields. It's all hard turns and zigzags. Chasing these women.
You get staked.
Maybe if it was just the one time, but all 3.
Face them again. Women probably thought they were being released.
I'd say we're most likely looking for 2 dominant alpha male personalities, but we shouldn't rule out one dominant who allows the submissive to have sex with these victims in order to control them.
Well, it certainly speaks to their arrogance if they're that confident the women won't get away.
Prostitutes and strippers usually make easy targets. Maybe they need up the challenge. The hunt could be what gets off.
Garcia, focus on prior sexual crimes in the area. This kind of confidence doesn't get built overnight.
I'm compiling as we are FaceTiming. I'm also running DNA results through unsolved crimes in Indiana and the surrounding states.
Good. Let me know as soon as you find anything.
You know, interestingly, all three victims had downers and uppers in their system.
Well, were the drugs used to subdue the women, or is it a ruse to get them to come home with them?
Bredesen Reed, go to the club where Stephanie Wilson worked to find out. Dave, you and Morgan work on work victimology at the local sheriff's station.
Think you can give me the runaround here? I don't think so. No one talks to the press but me, department, my investigation. Do you understand? You make me look bad. It's not enough I got the FBI coming in. No, now I have to deal with fumble plays for my own team. Death duty, 2 weeks. Dismissed.
Sheriff?
Sheriff Jeff Salters.
Aaron Hoffman.
Sorry about that. My guys leaked the news about the dead woman to the press. I needed to send a message.
Why is the investigation being kept a secret?
Well, that was my call. I don't want these guys skipping town before I have a chance to arrest them. This isn't my jurisdiction.
Has Stephanie Wilson's father arrived?
He's waiting in the conference room. He's pretty messed up about the whole thing.
That's understandable.
I just don't get it. You know how many strippers and prostitutes get beaten up and raped when I work the city? Sometimes I'm asking for it.
Nobody asks for this, Sheriff.
Not consciously. Should we go in?
I think I'll speak to him alone.
Look. I call it like I see it.
These women are victims of heinous. I won't have you judging them in front of their families.
And I won't have you telling me how to run my show. I may have requested your help, but this is my case.
It's a show. It is your case, and you can watch from the outside.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Let's just hope he can take care of business again.
Are you suddenly a doubter? Because there's the door, man.
Do this?
Discovered late last week, making the third victim in recent weeks to turn up dead in a cornfield. The Johnson Sheriff's Department remains quiet about their investigation thus far, but we'll see as this.
What are you doing here? I thought we agreed not to come to each other's work. What did you get me into? Me? I didn't know anything about this. Those girls are dead, Chris. She won't remember a thing. That's what you told me. That's all it was. You really didn't. Where's Michael? Meet you back in 10 minutes.
She said she was making extra money waiting tables at a bar. She's my little girl. I didn't question it. Guess it's not my fault.
No one could have foreseen Stephanie's abduction. It's not your fault.
I know. I just think... Amy needs her mother. What are you doing to try to find her?
We're helping local law enforcement by building a profile.
Profile? Well, why don't you just out there looking for her? I mean, who knows what these men are doing to her? Find.
We are looking for her. Hopefully this will point us in the right direction.
No, that's not good enough. I'm sorry. I just, this has all just been too much.
Mr. Wilson, I assure you, we will not stop until we find Stephanie.
What would it take for you or one of your coworkers to go home with a customer?
Nothing. I have a boyfriend.
Does he know that you work here?
That's how we met. He doesn't have a problem with it, do you?
No, not at all. I'm from Las Vegas. I don't have a problem with it. I just, these are questions that we have to ask.
We're not judging you. We're just trying to find Stephanie. Now, you said you met your boyfriend here, so you did go home with a customer once before.
Those were the early days. Everyone's a little wild in the beginning.
No.
We know how to play it safe.
Was Stephanie the type of girl who played it safe?
She never really went through a wild phase. All she cared about was getting home to her daughter.
Did anyone try and take her home last night?
Everyone tries. Every night.
Nothing stood out.
I know she got asked to go to a party. We all did, but she turned them down.
Them plural?
There were these two guys. They got dances from each of us.
What kind of party were they offering?
I never got a chance to find out. It's bad business to discuss private deals on the floor.
Can you show me where you and Stephanie gave them their dances?
Yeah. Over here. I wasn't here while Stephanie was in that one.
Okay. Could you sit down?
Yeah.
All right, I can see the whole room, but I can't see my partner. If you're working as a team, you both want to see the girl you're going to take home. Why would they do it somewhere where they can't see each other?
We should take a look at the club surveillance footage. Only 2 cameras. There's a lot of blind spots. How do you keep an eye on all the girls?
We got the one guy in the back, one guy on the floor at all times.
Looks pretty full. Are you always this busy on the weekends?
Only on theme nights.
Yeah, so it's probably pick crowded nights to make sure they blend in.
Well, they're smart. They make a plan of attack before they get to the club. Then they separate and choose their prey.
I doubt they're very happy when Stephanie turned them down. Alpha personalities don't handle rejection well.
They got her from the parking lot just like the others. It didn't matter what she said. Stephanie was going to that party whether she wanted to or not.
How the hell did they find this place? We must have taken 30 different turns to get here.
Thank you, Deputy. We're definitely looking for a local. We should position black and whites in the area. We might be able to spot the young subs before the next hunt.
Garcia should pull surveillance footage of gas stations, too, all this driving. You have to be getting their fuel somewhere.
I don't get it.
What?
These guys enjoy the thrill of the chase. I mean, all right, I'll buy that. But what I don't buy is them taking such a big risk.
Well, they wouldn't let their victim loose unless they were certain she couldn't get away.
So what would make them so certain?
Manpower.
It would take one person to drive the truck. It would take another guy to handle the spotlight to track her in the field.
Is that enough?
Not for me. I mean, come on, look at this place. How could 2 guys guarantee that she's not going to get away?
They drug her. Maybe they think that's enough.
Or we're dealing with more than 2 homicides.
Hey, fellas. Who's tagging in?
Did you really kill those girls?